When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia. To expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration, contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Looking for a delicious lunch? Come see us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. We serve up grilled sandwiches on our house-made bread, wraps, fresh salads, and house-made soup. Plus, enjoy your weekly lunch specials. Don't miss our Wednesday fresh hand-rolled soft pretzels from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and our pizza slices on Fridays, served from 11 a.m. until sold out. Join us Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We can't wait to serve you. Backward Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This message comes to you courtesy of Brannon Dental Associates, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. There's a general misconception that dental health and general health are unrelated. Good dental health is an essential part of your overall well-being. Studies prove that poor oral health can permit bacteria in the mouth to enter the bloodstream, affecting other vital organs. Visit your dentist at least twice a year for professional preventive dental care and make dental health a part of your healthy lifestyle practices. Call Brannon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2775 for your family's dental care needs. That's Brannon Dental at 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldesburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm-fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of fresh produce, and the area's largest supply of Amish products from Walnut Creek. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and More. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway in Arnoldesburg at the Y, or call us today at 304-655-8055.
Hey there, mamas. Are you feeling stuck in a style rut? It's time to refresh and recharge with something new and exciting. If you're in need of a confidence boost, step into Crazy Little Mamas and step out feeling fabulous. We've got you covered with the best boutique clothing, Western purses, custom graphic t-shirts, and tumblers. Whether you're dressing up or keeping it casual, we've got something perfect just for you. And guess what? Our fall collection is here, and it's better than ever. When you think cozy flannels, fun fall graphic tees, Judy blue jeans, and Southern Belle wear, think Crazy Little Mamas. Don't miss out on our unique styles. There is no other boutique like us, so jump out of that rut and come into Crazy Little Mamas at 142 East Main Street, Spencer, West Virginia, or shop online at crazylittlemamas.com and love the way you look.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live streaming coverage of Roane County High School Lady Raider softball action. We welcome you from the Lady Raider softball complex as we get set for a twin bill here today. Roane County hosting the Dots of Poca High School alongside the rest of the crew. Swalby working the graphics in the scoreboard. Matt White with us here this evening. I'm Andrew Miller. Matt, we got two on the docket here. A couple of teams looking for some wins right now. Roane County won their first two of the season, and then they have been 0 for since, 0 for 4. They took 3 on the chin down in Myrtle Beach. They lost a tough one to Buffalo, 16-0, and then all last week in the first game this week, Roane County has not even got on the field, so we're lucky and happy to be playing today.
Well, yeah, Poca's kind of in the same boat. They've only gotten 2 games in so far on the season, 0-2 to start. A game against Buffalo, a 10-0 loss, and a game to Scott, a 14-0 loss. Buffalo is in the first power rankings in Metro News at number 2 in AA. Scott not that far behind at number 7. So a couple of really tough games for Poca. Roane County's had a tough stretch with some really good opponents as well. Those couple that we saw down at Myrtle Beach were really good out-of-state opponents. So I think this is a good matchup here for both of these teams, both trying to, get off of the snide a little bit and get back on the winning side of things.
Yeah, you look at that Polka Dot schedule to begin with. Buffalo, Scott, and Winfield. Fortunately, that one got canceled. Winfield, the top team in Class AA right now. So it's a tough schedule for the Dots up there in the Kanawha Valley area. So looking for that first win of the season. In fact, looking for their first runs of the season. They have yet to score a run in their first 2 games. Meanwhile, for Roane County, they're just looking for some sort of consistency, battling a lot of young players with a couple of seniors and a couple of juniors who have got some time here on the field, just trying to figure out their identity, I think, right now, Matt, as far as offense and as far as defense is concerned.
Well, a couple of the, the biggest bright spots, Roane County has definitely found a third baseman in Chloe May, the freshman coming in after that trip to Myrtle Beach and has earned her way onto the starting unit. It's a young left side of the infield with Marissa Holcomb playing short, and she's extremely capable of that position. But the outfield has had its issues throughout most of this early part of the season. Made some change-ups, rotating right and left, and you're just trying to find consistency here early in the season. And it's something that, we've taken for granted for so many years, with Mahaley Nicholson here. If you had 15 batters, she struck out 12 of them.
Yeah.
So the field didn't have to do as much work. And with this pitching rotation that Roane County's using now, you're going to see a lot more balls hit into play. So the defense really has to step up and back up their pitching staff and just make some plays because they're going to be counted on a lot throughout this season.
Yeah, a lot more opportunities for this Lady Raider defense behind their young pitchers in Joplin Harlan, Peyton, Chandler, and of course we saw Ava Martin just a little bit as well so far this season. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. First off, for the Poca Dots, they will be at the plate to begin this first of two here tonight. Leading off the center fielder is Sophie Knoll. Batting second is the pitcher Jenna Tilson. Batting third, the left fielder Kaylee Sigmund. Cleanup hitter and first baseman is Lillian Wells. Batting fifth is the third baseman Miranda Rainey. Batting sixth, and the shortstop is Shannon Orndorff. Batting seventh is the catcher Kylie Conrad. Batting eighth, Charlie Barker is the second baseman. And batting ninth, designated player Riley Stewart. She will hit in the order for the right fielder Allison Sigmund. For Roane County, very similar to their traditional lineup this season. Fair Smelko will lead it off out in center field. Liz Greathouse batting second, and at second, batting third is the catcher Lexi Burdett. Joplin Arlen getting the start in the pitcher's circle today, batting cleanup. Batting fifth is the right fielder Autumn Kraft. Batting sixth is the left fielder Lexi Mitchell. Batting seventh, shortstop Marissa Holcomb. Batting eighth is Chloe May, the third baseman, and Ava Martin will be the designated player. She will hit in the order for the first baseman, Emily Casto. Head coaches getting set to meet at home plate with the umpiring crew. David Skeens for the Poca Dots and longtime head coach Sam Salvucci for Roane County. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll have the first pitch in game number 1 of 2 here. Roane County and Poca in Lady Raider softball action.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front-end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dunn with Hardin Insurance Agency, here to let you know that you can become part of the West Virginia Farm Bureau today. We believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, farms, and homes with the FB Insurance Company. Make the switch today. We're committed to providing honest, trustworthy service to help you experience the calm after the storm. The FB Insurance Company, coverage when it counts. Call Hardin Insurance Agency today for a free quote at 304-927-2500.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Hilter Supply on Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer is the best place to shop for the best selection of Husqvarna equipment. And right now, we are overloaded with inventory. Just listen to all of these early bird specials. Husqvarna model TS142K20 riding lawnmower, originally $25.99, now just $2,300. Model 146 XTR was $28.99, now only $2,600. Husqvarna model Z248F zero-turn lawnmower, originally $33.99, now just $3,300. Husqvarna chainsaws, model number 395 XP 20-inch, was $1,379.99, now just $1,100. And model number 572 XP 20-inch, originally $1,169.99, now $1,000 even. Husqvarna weed eaters, model number 525L Pro T, was $349.99, now just $300. We have Husqvarna blowers, model number 125B, was $199.99, now $170. Husqvarna backpack blowers, model number 580BTS3, was $639.99, now $580. Visit us on the web at HilderSupply.com, check us out on our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop in and see us at the store, located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hilder Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporters of all Roane County athletes.
The sun is shining brightly here at the Lady Raider Softball Complex. First game of two getting set to take place. Roane County and the Dots of Poca High School. Roane County coming in 2-4, looking for their first win since the first couple of games of the season. The Dots facing off against a couple of top 10 teams in Buffalo and Scott, looking for their first win of the year. Top of the first inning, let's set the defense again. Sophomore Joplin Harlan will be the Pitcher for Roane County, behind home plate, her battery mate, the senior, is Lexi Burdett. Senior Emily Casto at first. Senior Elizabeth Greathouse at second base. Freshman Marissa Holcomb at shortstop. Freshman Chloe May at third base. The junior out in left field is Autumn Kraft. The senior, Fair Smelko in center. And junior Lexi Mitchell is over in right field. Sophie Knoll, Jenna Tilson, and Kaylee Sigmund leading it off. Knoll will step in first. And the first pitch sent out of play on the first baseline.
Yeah, I like that opening pitch there by Harlan. Had some good movement on that one, outside corner. Bader had a little bit of trouble catching up with it. I like the velocity. It's a good start.
Off speed, this one sent up the middle and taken nicely by the glove of Marissa Holcomb.
Nice play. That ball kind of died a little bit. You thought it might have enough to get to the outfield. Holcomb did a great job arranging to her left towards second base to make that play.
Get the sense that this Roane County defense just needs a little bit of confidence in their play to be more consistent. They've made some very good plays this year.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen a ton of great plays by this defense, but like you said, you just got to find that rhythm and be able to make those plays on the regular.
Pitcher versus pitcher as Tilson steps in, looks at one on the inside corner for strike one.
I like that, knee high on the inside corner.
0-1 delivery, missing at the eyeballs, 1-1.
That's a good pitch. You're trying to get him to chase. Nice job there by Tilson to lay off.
Looking for the outside corner, just missing on the edge. You also get the sense that Harlan is just kind of working through her own situations with trying to be more consistent with her pitches.
Well, again, you're looking to a relative little bit of inexperience, with the young pitching staff that Roane County has this year, and they're just trying to find a good rhythm and find that that perfect release point.
3-1 pitch nubbed down the line at third. That will be picked up in foul territory. The count is full at 3-2. Yeah, you think about Harlan. We remember when she just started pitching back in middle school, and you think a couple of years. That's not a lot of time when you're trying to perfect a craft like pitching softball.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a really difficult thing to do. There's a lot of body mechanics that you have to, it's all muscle memory. And the more and more repetitions you get, the better off, that pitching stance becomes.
Tilson staying alive, fouling off the 3-2. Harlan ready to deliver another payoff, and that one in the dirt. So Tilson will head to first, and the first base runner aboard for the Dots. That'll bring up the left fielder, Kaylee Sigmund. And we'll get a courtesy runner here for Sigmund. Going to bring in Maddie Randolph to pinch run. Good to see the sun shining here after last week's terrible weather. All canceled games and canceled yesterday. This one ripped right at Holcomb again, and they have got the double off, and that will end the top of the first. How about Marissa Holcomb to lead it off for Roane County defensively? No runs across in the top half. Roane County to the plate after this.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
The pre-owned deals continue at Jack Garrett Ford. Set your sights on savings when you come in this week. Markdowns include a 23 Ford Escape ST Line all-wheel drive, $26,900, a 24 Nissan Sentra SV, $22,900, a 20 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew 4x4, $36,900. While they last, check out the savings at Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer, and jackgarrettford.com.
Moving into the bottom of inning number 1. Nice defensive play. 2, in fact, by the freshman shortstop, Marissa Holcomb, to end the inning. A line drive grabbed, and then the double-off throw from Holcomb over to Casto at first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We'll set the defense for the Dots. It'll be the senior, Jenna Tilson, throwing here today for Poca in game number 1. The freshman battery mate is Kylie Conrad. At first base, junior Lillian Wells. At second base is the junior Charlie Barker. Shannon Orndorff, the sophomore. At shortstop, senior Miranda Rainey at third. Kaylee Sigmund, a senior, out in left field. Sophie Knoll, the sophomore, in center. And Allie Sigmund, a sophomore, over in right field for Roane County. 1-2-3 coming to the plate here in the bottom of the inning. Fair Smelko, Liz Greathouse, and Lexi Burdett.
And you talked about how nice it is to finally have some sunshine. You mentioned that you talked to a couple of the girls, and they said the field was pretty muddy. It looks pretty good shape. I mean, when you dig it up a little bit, it's going to kick some dirt, but it looks like this field has held up over the very wet weekend.
Yeah, Coach Salvucci, I was talking to him before the game, too. He said didn't think it was going to look like this morning. Smelko fair squares the bunt, backs off and looks at one. Cora called strike on the edge.
Yeah, the sun's out, but it is windy and quite a bit chilly. And it's only going to get colder tonight.
Smelko rips this one opposite field. That's going to drop in for the leadoff single. Smelko making the turn about halfway to second before turning back. And a leadoff base hit for the Lady Raiders.
Well, Sigmund did a good job of getting to that one in left field and getting it back in quickly. Smelko, plenty of speed. Normally may have been able to stretch that one into a double.
Good contact win with that outside pitch. That'll bring Greathouse to the plate. Liz squaring the bunt. That one kind of rode in on the hands, but Greathouse still caught a piece of it.
Yeah, Tilson has that kind of almost like a windmill wind-up. It'll be a little tricky to be able to pick up those pitches coming off the hand.
Smelko was heading to second on the throw. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Greathouse tried to show bunt and then pull back and swing. Was just a little bit late on that reaction.
Behind in the count, 0-2. Greathouse going to choke up on the bat. Sigmund rocks and fires, a little bit off speed, and out in front was Greathouse for the strikeout. Nice pitching that time by Tilson.
Yeah, after giving up the first hit of the game, comes back, gets the strikeout.
How to bring up Lexi Burdett, the senior catcher. First pitch upstairs, that's going to pop out of the glove of Conrad, and that will advance Smelko into scoring position for Burdett.
Well, we've talked about and we've highlighted some of the defensive issues. Roane County has had a tough time at the plate over the last 4 games as well. Good to see him get a base runner in scoring position here early.
A lot of movement on that pitch, missing upstairs. I was getting ready to say Burdett may be one of the more consistent hitters Roane County has had so far this season. 2-0 missing in the dirt. That's also going to get away from Conrad. Smelko on her horse quickly to third.
Good hustle on the base paths. That's what you want out of your leadoff hitter. Get on base and just try to manufacture a run. I mean, this is not a terribly deep backstop, but another pass ball like that, Smelko could easily come home.
3-0 pitch, high and tight, and Burdett will not see a strike. Burdett going to head up to second. We'll see if there's a throw. There will not be.
Yeah, smart. Just Roane County trying to bait the Dots into making a throw to second. Try to sneak Smelko home, but now you get runners, 2 of them in scoring position.
Early opportunity for Joplin Arlen to help the own cause. The cleanup hitter steps in. Tilson rocks and fires right down the middle. That's exactly what Joplin wanted. Harlan got underneath it, though, to foul it back.
Well, Harlan's been the RBI leader on this team so far this season.
Tilson checking with the dugout for the signal. Comes with the 0-1, off speed, nicely done by Tilson.
It was kind of the same location as that last pitch. Just took a little bit off of it, got Harlan out in front.
0-2 the count. This one missing low in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate by the freshman catcher, Conrad.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those get away. That time Conrad up to the task.
1-2 the count. Tilson quickly into the windup. That one rides high.
A nice job to lay off of that one. The high heat coming up and in. Hard to hit them, hard to lay off of them.
2-2 delivery. That one drops into the zone. Nicely done. Dropped by Conrad, but well done as the freshman fires it over to Wells to confirm the strikeout.
Yeah, good heads up play there by the catcher.
So 2 strikeouts here in the inning for Tilson. That'll bring up the right fielder, Autumn Kraft. Sorry, the left fielder. Had that one wrong in my book.
Well, they've moved Kraft and Mitchell back and forth a couple of different times this season, just trying to find what works.
First pitch, inside corner, fastball for strike one. Kraft, one thing we know about her is she steps up aggressive. She likes to swing at first pitches usually.
Yeah, she's not afraid to go after them and be aggressive. Put one in play here, you could get yourself a couple of RBIs. Just going to look at strike 2.
Tilson right back to the same spot.
Now you got to protect the plate.
Second and third with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Tilson from the windup goes back inside. That one gets away, and that will score the first run of the ball game. Smelko was just waiting for that to get away a little bit.
Well, she got around on second and third by the same way. Good heads up base running. Roane County with a 1-0 lead now.
Burdett advances to third. Pitch right there again on the inside corner. Dropped down to first, and that's going to get away. That will score the second run, and Kraft quickly heads to second.
Good job. You got to run that one out. You can't take it for granted that throw is going to be made every time. And good job there by Autumn Kraft to get on the horse and get to second after that missed throw.
Yeah, that was a good hustle play by Kraft, not waiting around. So Roane County's played it 2 now on some issues from Poca. Lexi Mitchell steps in. Boy, she laid off of those high heaters all year until right there, Matt. We know how much she loved them last year.
Yeah, she does, and she showed us again how much on that one. There you go. Good eye.
Laid off of the next one. 1-1 the count.
I don't know who I'm kidding. I can't hit that either. No way.
1-1 the count now. Mitchell swings at this one, bloops it into very shallow left center field. That's going to drop in. That's going to score Kraft from second. And Mitchell with the RBI 2-out single.
I got just enough of it to get it into the outfield and not enough of it to hit it to the outfield. Perfect location on that hit there by Mitchell. Get herself an RBI.
It's like the Roane County team of old with 2-out rallies, Matt White.
It is. We've seen that for years. Roane County no stranger to scoring runs. There's another one going to get away from Conrad. Mitchell on the horse down to second.
Into scoring position as Marissa Holcomb looks on at the first. Holcomb had a great couple of putouts in the first inning. In fact, responsible for all 3 of the outs.
Yeah, good heads-up play to turn that double.
Swings for the fences and misses. Healthy swing that time by the freshman.
Yeah, Holcomb was the one that broke up that no-hitter against Buffalo last week.
Tremendous movement on that next pitch.
Yeah, that one looked like it was going to go way outside, just hugged that outside corner.
1-2 the count. This one down the middle, chopped towards third, fielded by Roane across the diamond, and a nice scoop by Wells. But Roane County plates 3, and they'll lead it after 1 complete inning. Roane County 3, Poca 0.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit KirbyInsurance.com.
Roane County strikes first with 3 in the bottom half of the first inning. On 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. 2-out rally action for the Lady Raider offense. Lillian Wells, Miranda Rainey, and Shannon Orndorff, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters to lead it off for Poca. In the top of the second, 1 out of the zone and 1 right in the middle of the zone to Wells.
Yeah, Wells coming off a really nice defensive play to finish off that first inning. Big scoop over there at first out of the dirt.
Harlan offers 1 at the eyeballs, 2-1 the count. And this one drops out of the zone. The sun is shining nicely, but it's struggled to get above 50 degrees today here in Spencer. Chilly afternoon. And a 3-1 missing as well. Second walk issued of the ball game for Roane County pitcher Joplin Harlan. That'll bring up the third baseman, Miranda Rainey.
Yeah, that wind is swirling, pushing out toward right field. And the sun as well starting to set here along Lick Fork Road. Shining brightly right down into the right side of this Roane County defense at the moment.
Rainey checks on the first swing. That one drops in. Here comes the 0-1. Missing high, 1-1 the count. First of 2 here today on WVRC. 1-1 down the middle, chopped foul.
Yeah, both of these teams looking to get back on the winning track. Roane County has dropped 4 straight. Poca 0-2 to start this season, looking for their first victory of the year.
And here comes the 1-2, chopper towards third. May gonna take the easy out at first. Well done.
Smart play, that would have been tough. Ball not hit extremely hard. Probably would not have been enough time to turn the double, take the easy out. Another, what we've grown to be very consistent over there in her very short varsity career, Chloe May.
Has had herself some Player of the Game awards defensively already. That'll bring up the shortstop, Orndorff. Harlan living on that inside corner very nicely.
Must have caught the very front part of the plate. That looked like it rode in a little bit, but a good job there on that location.
Tried to drop one in. That one stays up in the zone. Count evens at 1-1. Missing low. 2-1 the count. We were actually scheduled today to be at Clay County High School for boys baseball action. That game got moved to Saturday. They'll have a doubleheader now up on the hill at Leo Hines Field.
Hopefully.
Chopper towards second base off the glove of Greathouse. And that will allow the runners advancing to the corners.
And maybe just took an eye off that one, trying to get up and make a quick throw. Just pulled that glove a little too quick.
That'll bring up the catcher, the freshman Kylie Conrad.
Those are the kind of plays we were talking about that the Roane County defense really needs to make to give their pitcher a little bit of backup.
Conrad stepping up aggressive, swinging and missing. Ideally, you get a ground ball here, hold the runner at third, and get the out at first, but that requires a lot of stuff. Going to advance the runner Orndorff to second with no throw. And the count 1-1. Foul tip. One thing I've liked in the first couple of innings, Matt, is Joplin Harlan has only been behind in the count 3 times in the 8 batters she has faced.
That's what you really need to do, get out ahead of the hitters. Give yourself a lot more options with your pitches.
Maybe get the hitters to swing at something out of the zone. Conrad did not on the high inside heat. 2-2 the count. 1 out, second and third. Pitch down the middle and a big strikeout for Joplin Harlan, her first of the game. And now 2 outs in the inning.
That one will cure what ails you.
Again, in 2 games, Poca yet to score. They are looking for their first run of the season. Charlie Barker, the second baseman.
Nice play behind the plate, Lexi Burdett. That one skipped on the inside corner. Very easily could have got away.
1-0 pitch upstairs. 2-0 the count. Hitter number 8 in the Lady Dot order here. They had a called strike. Good comeback pitch to make it a 2-1 count.
Caught that outside corner.
Harlan into the windup. This one launched back out of play, and the count now evens at 2-2.
That's a good fight back pitch. Got the hitter underneath of it. See if Roane County can close out this second inning.
The 2-2 offering gets out away from Harlan. First base is open. Hitter number 9, Riley Stewart, in the on-deck circle for the Dots. The payoff pitch down the middle, and a foul tip by the batter, Barker. Just a piece of it.
Yeah, good play at the plate there to stay alive. Got just enough of that one. Thought that was going to be strike 3.
Harlan toes the rubber again. The 3-2, swing and a miss, and Harlan with back-to-back strikeouts, and that will end the threat in the top of the second. 2 on, but no runs across for the Dots. After 1.5, Roane County leading 3-0.
Hungry? There's only one place to go to satisfy a hunger that big, any time of the day or night. McDonald's in Spencer. Choose from the famous Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, add fries and sweet tea, and you've got a meal that can't be beat. Start your day off right with the best breakfast in town. McDonald's in Spencer. Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hot cakes, sausage burrito, add a cup of premium coffee and a hash brown. Great prices every day. McDonald's in Spencer. I'm loving it, and so will you. McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
For the Dots in the top half of the second inning, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. We move to the bottom half of the second inning. Couple big strikeouts, Matt White, for Joplin Arlen there to finish off that top half.
Yeah, really nice to see Roane County get out of that jam. Had 2 runners on, and back-to-back strikeouts for Harlan. The movement on that first pitch there by Tilson.
I'm telling you, she has got a lot of movement on those fastballs. Chloe May to lead it off, 8-9-1, due up for Roane County here in the bottom of inning number 2. Stilson misses upstairs. May followed by Martin, and then Smelko back to the top of the order. 1-1 pitch, blasted high into the sky, shallow right field. Sigmund trying to fight the sun, and it's going to jump right out of the glove at the last second. Not sure, Matt, how much that was because of that sun just beating down on the right side of the field.
Well, it had to be. I mean, that hit right in the glove. I'm not sure that Sigmund ever really got a great look at that one.
She was trying to block the sun with her glove.
But it just, I think it just hit the padding of the glove and never did really get into the web.
So Ava Martin will step in. Squares the bunt. Did they say she went after it or not? Nope. They'll say she pulled back. 1-0 the count. Squaring again. She'll bunt this one nicely. This could be a big play for Martin. And she will beat the throw. And now the ball gets away, and Chloe May wisely heading over to third because everybody else was out of position.
Well, the third base had to come in. Short was going over to cover second. Second going over to cover first. Everybody left third base alone. That's where your left fielder needs to kind of hustle in and try to cover for that infield defense. But a beautiful bunt and nice hustle there by Ava Martin.
First and third for a second as Smelko digs back in. Martin will immediately head to second. Smelko ripped a single opposite field and scored a run. And swinging hard at that one.
Yeah, really went after that pitch. Saw something that she liked there.
1-1 the count.
See if she can find one, line it into the field. Good opportunity here for a couple of RBIs.
Tilson looking for the outside corner, missing.
Yeah, that one drifted low and away.
Two 2-1 pitch. A little bit of a foul tip on that one. 2-2 the count. Big opportunity for Roane County here in the bottom of the second. Nobody out. And runners on second and third. The 2-2 pitch, missing away, and the count now full. Liz Greathouse in the on-deck circle. Tilson digs in. Here comes the 3-2. And again, a piece of it by Smelko battling.
Full count, protect the plate time. Good job there getting a piece of that one. Keep yourself alive in the at-bat.
Another payoff pitch. This one nubbed towards third. The throw across the diamond in time, and that is going to score May. And that gets away, and Martin's going to try to head home to score, and she will. Good, aggressive running by Ava Martin there, and Roane County gets an extra one.
Yeah, heads up, the pitcher Tilson didn't get in and help cover on home after that throw back. Good play there to get the out. Smelko was hustling down the line, but a couple of miscues. The ball gets away there at home twice. Roane County 2 on the board.
So Smelko credited with the sacrifice RBI to put one in play. And Roane County adds 2 more to the lead. They lead 5-0 as Liz Greathouse, again, trying to time up that pitch. Swings and misses. Greathouse struck out swinging in the first. Healthy cut at this one as well. Catches a piece. 0-2. Oh-2 pitch, inside corner, and for the second time, Tilson will retire Greathouse. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the inning. Lexi Burdett did not see a strike in the first at-bat, scored a run. First pitch, rides inside.
You're trying to turn that shoulder in, maybe get you a free pass to the first base.
1-0 pitch down the middle, turned and ripped down the line foul. Last time we did a game with Roane County, Burdett did get plunked on the shoulder at the plate.
Just trying to go after Ben Fox's record.
That one may not be touched. Foxy the human magnet. Boy, Burdett going at it with reckless abandon out in front of that one, though. 1-2 the count.
So you're trying to put that one plumb over the mountain.
Tilson rocks and fires. This one swing and a miss, but gets away from Conrad. And that's going to send Burdett down to first.
That's one way to do it. Good heads-up play. Hustle, we saw that one was going high. Burdett showing the wheels.
So the inning will continue here with 2 outs. Joplin Arlen struck out looking. He had the first inning. Looks on at a strike for the second at-bats as Burdett heads down to second with no throw. Tilson rocks and fires, opposite side of the field, gets in and out of the glove, and that is going to be an out. It looked to me like the ball was dropped from Wells. And Coach Sam Salvucci is going to head out to check that situation out. And the home plate umpire is also going to be checking that out.
I know from our vantage point, that ball was pretty clearly dropped.
And I think they're going to bring everybody back out. Home plate umpire is going to overrule this, I think, because it looked to us as if that ball was dropped by Wells.
Yeah, she did a good job of covering it up with the glove. The field ump not able to see. He was all the way over on the second base, or on the shortstop side of second base. That's a really hard angle to try to see that.
So I do like that the 2 officials, the 2 umpires, are going to get together and change this play. So I think what they're going to do is they are going to give Roane County, I believe, the run.
Yeah, they showed the runner was across the plate before that play finished, so.
That will be the case. So Burdett will score, and Harlan aboard with the error. And Roane County now adds 3 more so far here in the bottom of the second inning. And Autumn Kraft to the plate. Struck out swinging, but reached on the error. Ended up scoring in that first inning. And Kraft, being aggressive as usual, swings hard at that first one. But again, we have got a perfect vantage point to see the movement away from the right-handed hitters.
It's moving away. It's moving in. Tilson.
That one turned and ripped foul down the third base side. Harlan at second, headed that way on the first pitch to Kraft. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Raiders got 3 in the first, and here another 2-out rally. 0-2 pitch. This one sent back up the middle. Is it going to get through? It will. And that's going to score Harlan from second. Autumn Kraft with an RBI.
That one just barely had enough. Shortstop trying to range over towards second. Just couldn't quite get there in time and get that glove down. See, they're playing short over toward third, leaving a big gap up the middle. You see right there, Tilson going to adjust, trying to move her shortstop back toward the middle a bit.
Lexi Mitchell blooped an RBI single, her first plate appearance. And Roane County staying aggressive on the base paths as Conrad dropped the first pitch to Mitchell. Chance for Lexi to add to her RBI total here today. The 1-0, called strike on the inside. Count evens at 1-1. It
was a tough break on that one for Poca. Could have got out of this inning. I'm sure the away faithful not happy with that overturned call, but from our vantage point, it certainly was the correct call.
1-2 the count. Dilson rocks and fires. This one ripped down the line opposite field, and that one will get close to the creek. And the counts even up at 2. So the 2-out magic has worked in the first couple of innings for Roane County. The 2-2 pitch down the middle, and Mitchell out in front. Fouls it off.
And just out in front a bit and got over top of that one. Another opportunity here.
Another 2-2 delivery, high heat, and that one ripped over the head of the right fielder. This is going to be extra bases. Kraft will score easily. Mitchell heading around to third, and she will be in safely with an RBI triple.
Yeah, the stand-up variety, that thing was a laser beam to right field. Again, with the sun beating right down, Sigmund looked like she was going to have a chance at that one, and it just kept carrying. The wind may have helped that out a bit. Great piece of hitting there by Lexi Mitchell.
Marissa Holcomb deals. And Tilson moves back to that inside corner. Both pitchers are working that inside corner nicely. Holcomb grounded out to the third baseman in the first inning. Oh, 1 pitch, swing and a foul ball. Quickly the count moves to 0-2 to the freshman, Marissa Holcomb. Tilson working quickly, comes to the plate. And a good fight-off pitch there for Holcomb.
I got enough of that one to pop it up and over our vantage point.
Another 0-2 pitch, missing low. Mitchell giving a look as that one got away. Tilson again, getting her pitches from the dugout. Comes with the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Holcomb. Strikeout number 4 of the game for Tilson, but damage for the Lady Raiders in the bottom of the second. They'll plate 5, and they lead it after 2 complete, 8-0.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Stills and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Stills and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
2 complete in the books here. Roane County now leading 8-0. And for Roane County, it's been 2-out magic. They got 5 more in the bottom of the second. 4 of the 5 came with 2 outs on the board. 5 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, and 1 left on base. 9-1-2 to the plate here in the top of the third for the Dots. Riley Stewart at the plate. Arlen working very quickly. Got a feel for Tilson a little bit, Matt. Of the 8 runs today for Roane County, just 3 of them have been earned.
Yeah, that's tough. Tilson, good little pitcher, has a lot of really good movement. Just the field has had some issues for the Dots.
Pitch to Stewart, sent back to the pitcher circle. Nicely played by Arlen on the backhand.
Yeah, had to reach across the body and just kind of threw the glove straight down. Thought that might skip through.
Lady Raiders being a little stingy defensively here. This is first game. Back to the top of the order. Sophie Noel will lead it off. She ripped a line drive up the middle, but caught by Holcomb in the first inning. And right back to Holcomb she'll go again. Holcomb, tough throw, and that's not going to be pulled out of the ground.
That was such a slow roller. Was going to have to make a really strong throw. Try to let that one go a little too quick. Ball in the dirt. Casto did a good job keeping it in front, but not in time.
So the pitcher Tilson back to the plate. This one blew towards second, fielded by Greathouse. She'll take the lead out, looking for 2. Not in time. Good hustle by Tilson and a nice 4-6-3 opportunity for the middle infielders.
Well, more importantly, get the good throw to second, get the lead runner. We saw Roane County turn a couple of double plays in their last outing against Buffalo.
So quickly, Roane County with 2 outs. And a runner just on first as Sigmund back to the plate. She's the one that ripped that line drive in the first inning to Holcomb that started the 6-3 unassisted double play. Arlen starts off a couple of upstairs pitches to Sigmund here. 2-0 the count. Make that 3-0.
Yeah, that last one just missed up right around the numbers.
And not a strike to Sigmund as Harlan loses just her 3rd batter by base on balls. And again, we talked about that. She has been up in the counts the vast majority of these 3 innings. That has helped she and her defense's cause. Cleanup hitter Wells swinging at the high heat, fouls it off. Wells walked on a 3-1 count back in the second, was stranded at third. 0-1 the count.
A little 2-out rally here for the Poca Dots. Roane County trying to get out.
That'll help. Start off with a 0-2 count. Harlan dropped that drop pitch in. 0-2, looking for the inside corner, and Harlan almost falls down and strikes out her 3rd batter of the ball game. No damage once again in the top half of the 3rd. Roane County leading 8-0.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Old Fences Realty, we are marketing superstars. Anyone who knows me, Mike Greenlee, knows that I'm marketing 24/7. From the Jeeps I drive, the incredible internet site, heck, right down to the clothes on my back, I'm marketing my listing. My logo is everywhere you look. Is that a coincidence? I think not. I've definitely made my mark on the world in farms, but don't forget, we're awesome at homes too. With increases in interest rates on homes, you need someone with the marketing tools to get it sold quickly. Call me, Mike Greenlee, broker for Old Fences Realty, and I will turn my professional team loose on selling your real estate right away.
Roane County playing well defensively here as they have blanked the Dots in the first 3 innings. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on for the Dots in the top half of the third. Roane County to the plate, leading 8-0 in the bottom half, and it will be 8-9-1 just as it was in the second. Chloe May, Ava Martin, and Fair Smelko. May led it off, reached on an error, and scored a run in the last inning. Swings at a good offering that time by Tilson.
Yeah, May got some good contact on the first at-bat. Flew one deep into right field.
Tilson drops one in on the inside corner yet again. That is where both pitchers have found a lot of success with this home plate umpire. He's been very consistent. 0-2 pitch, off speed. This one's sent again over to Sigmund in right. Gonna have to battle that sun and just could not do it. I can't even imagine how tough it is. You are looking almost directly into the sun. Even with the glasses, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, you could tell right there at the end, I think lost that one. Maybe he was trying to concede to the center fielder coming over, hoping that Knoll maybe had a better look at it. That's two good contact swings there from Chloe May in her first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, did it with 2 strikes on that one. Ava Martin going to square the bunt again and puts another beauty down. Going to be a tough play, not in time. Martin beats out yet another one, and she's going to head to second now. Back-to-back bunt singles for Ava Martin, who was just looking mad to advance the runner.
Yeah, just very, very fortunate. The throw was a little high going over to first. But Martin, that was a beautifully laid bunt. I mean, even if you are thrown out on that one, that was still a beauty of a bunt to get the base runner moving.
Big inning potential for Roane County, second and third with nobody out in the top of the order. Back to the plate as the first pitch from Tilson to Smelko gets over the head of the catcher. Smelko so far today, 1 for 2, had a sack RBI in the last inning. In the first, singled and scored a run. Tilson missing upstairs. 2-0 the counts. Again, this is game number 1. We got 2 on the docket here this evening from the Lady Raider Softball Complex. Glad you could all join us on our live streaming coverage of softball action, whether you're watching on our YouTube, Facebook, or on the West Virginia Metro News app. Swing and a miss for Smelko. I do apologize for my voice. Still working on it.
It's a lot better than it was, but
I will agree.
Yeah, 10 times better, but 10 times 0 is still 0, bud.
This one ripped up the middle. That's going to score May. They're going to send Martin around as well. And Fair Smelko adding to her RBI total. She now has 3.
Yeah, she's had a couple of really good at-bats in this game. That one, a rip shot back up the middle, 2 RBIs. Roane County with a 10-0 lead here, bottom of the third inning.
Roane County getting excited at the plate as well. Liz Greathouse is due. She's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
We're going to send Smelko. Again, no throw. Roane County's been pretty well unabated on the base paths in this ball game. Big confidence booster for the Lady Raiders. They've had their struggles at the plate and really started to deliver here today.
Greathouse swinging with anger. Now Smelka's going to head to third. That's a good thing she's got wheels.
Yeah, got bailed out a little bit. Tilson couldn't quite control the ball coming back to her, but Smelka was halfway between the bases, had to make a decision, and took off.
Greathouse squared the bunt, backed off. 2-1 the count. 2 have crossed here in the bottom of the third. Roane County would love a big inning here. Got 3 in the first, 5 more in the second. 2-1, this one bunted foul, 2-2.
You got to be careful with 2 strikes if you go after the bunt and lay it down foul.
It's got to be perfect. Tilson steps on the rubber. Here comes the 2-2. That one rides inside, and that's going to get away. And that will score yet another Roane County runner. Just some struggles behind the plate for the freshman catcher there, Kylie Conrad. She's lost a few of these. And again, lots of movement on these pitches. So.
Yeah, really tough to get behind it.
Swing and a miss, dropped by Conrad, but a nice job by picking it up. And again, you look over there at first, Wells was holding her hand up to try to be able to see it all, the throw coming.
Yeah, trying to hold the offhand up and cover the bag and get in a good position. The Dot's pretty fortunate to get that one. Should be routine, but like I said, with the way this sun is beating down, it's making every throw tough to first.
Nothing routine for the right side of the field on either side right now. Lexi Burdett walked and scored in the first, reached on an error and scored in the second. Base is empty now with just 1 out in the bottom of the third. Roane County leading 11-0.
Yeah, you can start to see on the screen now the shadows coming in across home plate.
2-0 pitch missing far inside. Burdett was walked on 4 straight pitches in the first at bat in the first inning. Tilson now behind 3-0. And Burdett has the green light on the 3-0. Smacks that one foul down the third base side.
Again, Tilson going back to that inside corner has gotten a lot of really good strike calls with that one.
Inside pitch popped up. That one jammed Burdett. And a nice play by Tilson. Back-to-back outs now for the defense. And that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Joplin Harlan. Harlan struck out looking in the first, reached on an error, and scored in inning number 2. First pitch popped up, shallow center field. Going to be a tough play. And the sophomore, Sophie Knoll, quickly into the lip of the grass for out number 3. Roane County, though, continuing to score. They've got 3 more on the board. They lead it after 3 complete, 11-0.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia waterfall, keeping you styling and profiling. Penna's Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Penna's Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218.
Your bank shouldn't make you feel like you're on an assembly line. It's about you, your family, your future. That's why you're gonna feel good about Poca Valley Bank, because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services of a big bank, but we're local. At Poca Valley Bank, our decision making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at PocaValleyBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Roane County is scoring at will here in this ball game. 3 in the first, 5 in the second, 3 more in the third. Here's the first pitch. A fired shot down to the third baseman as Roane gives it right to the hot corner, and Chloe May just kind of like a dead zone over there. You're not going to get anything.
No, she doesn't give up much, that's for sure. We've seen a lot of really good plays there at third. 2 more in this ball game. Great start for the young career of Chloe May.
Roane grounded out to May, her first at bat as well in the second. Called strike here to the shortstop Orndorff, who reached on an error in the second inning.
And we've seen that freshman left side of the infield making some good plays here in this one today.
This one blasted towards the shortstop, Poca across the diamond, and that's what we're needing to see, Matt.
Right on cue.
Just more of these opportunities and more confidence starting to grow from these youngsters.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game when you get up to the varsity level. I mean, we know, the capabilities of this young team is everything's just got to gel at one time.
How to bring up the catcher Conrad, struck out swinging. Her previous opportunity, this one popped up in the infield, could be a quick inning. It's a 1-2-3 for the Lady Raider defense for the first time here this evening. We move to the bottom of the fourth, Roane County leading 11-0.
My name is Dr. Musa Dajani, and I'm a family medicine physician at Roane General Hospital. It's my goal to provide patients with personal medical plans that will help them live healthier lives. As your doctor, I can help you manage chronic health conditions, facilitate preventive screenings, care for you when you're sick, and so much more. I'm currently accepting patients of all ages. My office is located at Roane General Medical Clinic, and I welcome your call at 304-927-6822 for an appointment today.
Ridgetop Rentals, located at 3502 Clay Road in Spencer, West Virginia, is the place to go for all your equipment needs. We have tractors, dozers, backhoes, excavators, termites, air compressors, straw blowers, generators, jackhammers, torpedo heaters, and much more. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. You can check us out on the web at ridgetoprentals.machinerytrader.com, follow us on Facebook at Ridgetop Rentals LLC, or you can call us today at 304-908-2004 or 304-927-1418. Ridgetop Rentals is a proud supporter of all Roane County athletics. Let's go Raiders!
Need some extra space? Roane Self Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been putting off that storage project, now is the perfect time to get started. Roane Self Storage is a proud supporter of the Roane Raiders. For more information or to reserve your unit today, please call us at 304-421-3091 or visit our website at www.roaneselfstorage.com. That's Roane Self Storage for all your storage needs, conveniently located in Spencer. Go Raiders!
A very quick top half of the fourth inning for Roane County defensively. A 1-2-3 defensive inning for Roane County. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we move to the bottom of the fourth, we'll see a new pitcher here for the Dots. It'll be Riley Stewart, the freshman, coming in to replace Tilson. Stewart was the designated player batting in the order for Allison Sigmund, so she'll be inserted into the lineup.
Yeah, you got to feel for Tilson. She's pitched pretty well. The defense has just had some struggles, committed some errors. The vast majority of these runs have not been earned by Tilson.
Meanwhile, for Roane County, they've got the bats working. Roane County with 8 hits so far, 11 runs. Roane County scored 3 in the first, got 5 more in the second, 3 more in the third. A 4-spot would end this here in game number 1. In a 15-run rule after 3 innings, or 4 innings, and then an 8-run rule after 5. So even if Roane County does not do it here, Matt, in the bottom of the fourth, you go to the top of the fifth. If they are able to hold the dots off the board a little bit, then this one's going to end early no matter what.
Just a matter at this point who's going to end it, the offense or the defense. Both have been playing very well for Roane County here tonight.
So the freshman Stewart taking her warm-up pitches now. At the conclusion of this game, we will get our statistics and our wrap-ups and our Willard C's very quickly. We'll break away just for enough time to get ourselves reset with the new lineup cards. And we'll be back for game number 2 of this doubleheader.
And they'll give these young ladies usually about 20 minutes or so in between.
Just enough time to hose a glizzy or two.
Just rest up, get a little snack, get a little hydration, and come back out for game 2.
Autumn Kraft will lead it off for the new pitcher. Kraft so far today 1 for 2 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Reached in the first on an error. This one turned and bunted nicely right in front of the pitcher, and that's going to be an infield single.
Good hustle there by Kraft.
A beautiful bunt right in front where nobody could get to it in time, and Kraft manufactures a runner on base. Lexi Mitchell, she is 2 for 2 with a triple and 2 RBIs here tonight.
Yeah, wanting to add to her total here. It's nice to see Roane County with the bats kind of starting to being able to see the ball just a little bit better than we've had the last few games.
Mitchell squaring to bunt, backs off. Looks at one upstairs, 1-0 as Kraft headed down to second. This one upstairs, here comes the throw over to third, and they've got her. Kraft trying to slide in safely. I think maybe slid a little early, Matt, and got stuck there.
I'm not sure. I think he may have reversed that to a safe call.
Did he?
It looked to me like they got Kraft, but I'm not sure. Maybe didn't quite control the ball in the glove. Maybe bobbled it a bit. I'm not.
Well, you could see the third baseman, Rainey, shaking her head, so she may not have had a hold of that one. Good stop behind the plate for Conrad. Kept that one in front. 3-0 the count, though, to Lexi Mitchell. Mitchell would love to add another RBI to her total.
Give Conrad some credit. That was a good throw on that last one. Should have gotten the runner at third.
Good fight back pitch by the freshman, Stewart. Now 3-1 to Mitchell. And Mitchell going at the high heat. She wanted another chance. She was not going away yet. 3-2 the count.
Just trying to make it more dramatic.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and even Mitchell not going to swing at that one. The ball's going to get away as well, and that's going to score another run. Mitchell heading down to second as Kraft will head to the plate.
Yeah, good heads-up base running there by Mitchell. Able to get herself back into scoring position immediately.
That'll bring up Marissa Holcomb, one of just 2 Lady Raiders who have not reached base so far today. Grounded out to third and then struck out in the first and second innings. Here comes Mitchell heading to third, and she'll slide in under the tag. Roane County being aggressive.
Well, the throw was there in time, just a little bit high. Third base couldn't get the ball down quick enough. Good slide in under the tag there by Mitchell.
1-0 the count to Holcomb. This one's going to get away, and here comes Mitchell heading to the plate. And that has just been the main issue here with Roane County having runners on third. 4 of them have scored just on some pass balls in this one.
Yeah, those last couple, they've been some pitches way outside. You got to feel for Conrad behind the plate. She has been extremely busy in this ball game.
So Roane County tacking a couple on here quickly at the bottom of the 4th. Holcomb with a 2-0 count. And in a bit of a holding pattern is Conrad trying to fix the shin straps. Nobody out here at the bottom of the fourth. Roane County leading big. The 2-0 pitch slapped towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly by Barker. And into the glove of the first baseman.
Bring Chloe May up. She's had a couple of good swings of the bat here early in this one. A couple of flies to right field. One of them popped out of the glove. The other misjudged there by right and center. Neither one able to get a glove on the ball.
So 1 for 2 today is Chloe May. She's been on base twice, scored both times. 1-0 pitch in the dirt. Stewart down the middle. That one ripped opposite field. And May gonna get to the base paths again. It gets away from the right fielder, and May will hit on to second. So Chloe May with a pair of base hits. She is picking on the right fielder right now today.
Yeah, just really going opposite field each time. Good piece of hitting. And then good heads-up base running as the ball skipped away a little bit, just enough for May to advance out to second.
Well, is Ava Martin going to do it again with a bunt? She is 2 for 2. Didn't pull the bat off the shoulder that time. Looks like she may get a chance to swing a bit. 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored on a pair of bunts. And she represents the potential winning run here in the bottom of the fourth. Stewart missing away yet again. Two and 0 the count. This one down the middle. Martin out in front catches the tip of the bat. Now 2 and 1. Stewart continuing to try to stretch out a bit here, as you can tell. Again, it is cold. 2-1, that's going to get away, and that's going to send May down to third. You just can see Stewart just seems kind of uncomfortable right now.
Trying to work through. Looks like that arm's a little bit tight. Like you said, it is temperatures dropping drastically.
Pitch missing inside, and the potential winning run now is going to head down to second with no throw. So Roane County now has a real chance here. And they are back to the top of the order. Ferris Smelko has 3 RBIs, 2 more, and that would end it for Roane County. Ripped a single in the first inning, scored a run, had a sack RBI in the second on a ground out, and then the 2 RBI single in the third. This one up the middle. Is that going to break through? It is. 1 run will score. They're going to hold Martin now at third.
Oh, Roane County may have been able to get that one.
Smelko's mad. That would have been 2 RBIs instead.
Yeah, he saw the center fielder coming in. Did have a little bit of a bobble. One time Roane County not aggressive on the base paths.
Well, they just wanted to leave it for Liz Greathouse, Matt. She's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and she is due. Can Greathouse get it done? Smelko going to head down to second. That is irrelevant, that runner.
Yeah, the only thing Poca is worried about here is trying to get Greathouse maybe to hit something in the infield that they can make a play on first and try to hold that runner at third.
Called strike on the outside corner. I would not have put it past Coach Salvucci to try to bunt Greathouse here. Just get the ball in play. This one, that's in play, and that's going to do it. Great House is going to get it done with the sacrifice RBI. 15 on the board, and that will do it. Roane County wins it in the bottom of the fourth. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the ball game, have your statistics, and you will let you start your auto parts players of the game.
Good morning, listeners. Are you in need of top-notch contracting services? Look no further than Start to Finish Construction, your one-stop solution for all your construction and renovation needs. The founders of S2F have over 50 years combined experience and a stellar reputation. We handle everything with precision and excellence from the ground up, start to finish. Start to Finish is also a certified licensed Generac generator dealer and soon maintenance and service provider. But wait, there's more. Start to Finish is thrilled to announce the addition of our brand new electrical branch led by highly skilled master electrician Justin Farrell. With Justin's expertise and commitment to quality, you can rest assured that your electrical projects are in the best hands. Whether you're planning a major renovation or just need a quick fix, Start to Finish Construction, now with expert electrical services, is ready to exceed your expectations. Call us today at 304-532-6655 or email us at s2fconstruction@yahoo.com and experience the difference from start to finish.
Start to Finish Construction, LLC. Steve and Misty Kinder owners. West Virginia license number 059210.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
Back to the Lady Raider softball complex. First of two, Roane County. They got offensive here today, and they scored a lot of runs, 15 to be exact, 3 in the first, 5 more in the second, 3 more in the third, and got the 3 they needed in the bottom of the fourth inning to short game the Polka Dots in the first of two here today. Good defensive and offensive production from both Roane County, and that's something that Roane County really needed to see. They got good pitching here from Joplin Harlan today, who threw 4 innings of work, faced 16 batters, struck out 4, walked 3, gave up 0 hits, so the no-hit shutout for the sophomore Joplin Harlan, and she got some good plays defensively behind her as well for this young team. Meanwhile, for Roane County, they were really, really good offensively here today. In fact, I forgot to add it up. 1, 2, 3. So 3. So for Roane County here tonight, 15 runs on 11 hits, 4 errors defensively. Did not help the cause of the Polka Dots here. But Roane County just really did a good job this afternoon in game number 1. Looking at the statistics, obviously, no runs, no hits, 2 errors, and 3 left on for the Dots. Offensively for Roane County, this was fun. Matt, I really enjoy looking at these stats here. Ferris Smelko today was 3 for 4 in the first game with 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Liz Greathouse was 0 for 4 officially, but she did get the game-winning sacrifice RBI at the end. Lexi Burnett 0 for 2 with a pair of runs and a walk. Joplin Harlan 0 for 3 with a run scored. Autumn Craft 2 for 3 with an RBI and 3 runs. Lexi Mitchell 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, a triple, a run, and a walk. Marissa Holcomb, the only player other than Greathouse to not reach base. She was 0 for 3 today, but she had 6 putouts on defense. Chloe May was 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored, and Ava Martin 2 for 2 with 2 runs and a walk. Badly needed win for Roane County.
Yeah, you really needed that one. It's been a tough last 4 games. Roane County's been just outgunned in the last few games. Good to get back on the board, see the offense getting some runs across, like the aggressiveness on the base paths. Pitching was good, very solid, and then the defense backed it up, and that's exactly what Roane County needed. Really needed to get this win, needed to get back on the winning side of things. All good things here in Game 1. We'll go down, check our lineups, and see who's going to be coming out here for Game 2. I'll be curious to see if Peyton Chandler gets an opportunity here in Game 2.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see the lineups for Game number 2. We got one final break for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. We'll come back, distribute our Player of the Game awards, and we'll hold tight here on this stream as we get set for Game number 2 after this.
Spring is in the air, and it's time to get your mower running. Willard Starchers, your local auto value parts store, has just received 2 pallets of Deca lawn and garden batteries from the factory, and they're offering them to you at a great low price. Willard Starchers keep spark plugs and repair parts for your mower, too. And before you start it up, add some Seafoam to stabilize the fuel. Willard Starchers, the best place for quality, made-in-America Deca lawnmower batteries, open 7 days a week, 927-2520.
Lady Raiders victorious in game number 1 of our doubleheader here in the bottom of the 4th inning, 15-0 over the Poca Dots. Lady Raiders improving on the season now to 3-4. The Dots still looking for win number 1. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game.
I'm going to make you and Swobie work real hard tonight with these graphics.
All right.
Because there's a lot that needs to go around here.
Just make sure you write them all down for me.
I will. I'll keep track of it for you, buddy. Offensively, Ferris Melko, 3 for 4, 4 RBIs, 2 runs. And Lexi Mitchell, 2 for 2 with a triple and 2 RBIs and a run scored offensively for Roane County. On defense, you mentioned it earlier, Marissa Holcomb with 6 putouts in this ball game. But I also want to give some credit there to Joplin Harlan. She pitched a really good game. The defense did a good job behind her. A 3-walk, no-hitter. You've got to get a little bit of love for that. So congratulations on offense, Ferris Melko and Lexi Mitchell. On defense, Marissa Holcomb and Joplin Harlan are Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game.
Hang tight with us, folks. We're going to go radio silent for a bit. We'll get ourselves set up for game number 2, and we'll be back in just a moment with game 2, Roane County and Poca after this. And we welcome you back to the Lady Raider Softball Complex, getting set for game number 2 of our doubleheader, Roane County and the Poca Dots. Lady Raiders took game 1, 15-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Just a couple of changes we'll talk about as we go through here in the top of the 1st inning. Sophie Knoll will lead it off. 1, 2, and 3 for the Dots. Knoll, Tilson, and Sigmund. Our new pitcher for Roane County is the freshman, Peyton Chandler. And the first pitch ripped towards Holcomb. And just as she did in game number 1, the freshman, Marissa Holcomb, earning good credit here at shortstop. 1 pitch, 1 out, efficiency from the freshman Chandler. Joplin Arlen now the catcher behind home plate. Right side of the infield still the same. Castro at first, Greathouse at second. Holcomb still at short, and now Lexi Burdett is at third. The outfield stays the same for Roane County. Next pitch, this one into shallow left field, right field. That's going to drop in as Mitchell tries to get Tilson there at first base. So Tilson earning the first official base hit of the night for the Dots. Again, Joplin Arlen pitching a no-hit shutout in game number 1. That'll bring Kaylee Sigmund to the plate. So a chance for us to watch Peyton Chandler here with the start. We've seen her a few times. She's pitched very well as a youngster. First pitch to Sigmund. That one popped up into right center field. Moving over is Smelko, and she'll make the grab. So we have seen 3 pitches in this first inning, and we've got 2 outs already. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Lily Wells. Again, the Dots, 0-3 on the season, still looking for their first run of the year. Wells, this one nubbed off of the end of the bats, fielded by Greathouse. 4 pitches, 3 outs. What an inning to begin game number 2. We'll move to the bottom of the first. Roane County to the plate.
This is Taylor from Backwood Ramblings. Looking for a delicious lunch? Come see us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. We serve up grilled sandwiches on our house-made bread, wraps, fresh salads, and house-made soup. Plus, enjoy your weekly lunch specials. Don't miss our Wednesday fresh hand-rolled soft pretzels from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and our pizza slices on Fridays, served from 11 a.m. until sold out. Join us Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We can't wait to serve you. Backwood Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
This dental health message comes to you courtesy of Branna Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. While brushing your teeth twice a day is a great habit and highly recommended by dental health professionals, there are areas between your teeth the toothbrush simply can't clean. A sticky layer of bacteria called plaque accumulates there and can lead to bad breath, cavities, and gingivitis. Flossing is recommended once a day at bedtime for greatest benefit. Ask your dental team for flossing instructions and product recommendations at your next dental checkup. Call Branna Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's dental care needs. That's 304-927-2775.
Well, they never give us a lot of time in between doubleheader games, but I'll tell you what, it didn't take long for us to get started, and it didn't take long for the top of the first inning to end. For Peyton Chandler, she threw just 4 pitches. Got 2 outs quickly, a base hit, and then another out. That is as fast as you can go. I think all these ladies are cold, and they're trying to get out of this very quickly. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. For the Dots, defensive changes here for game number 2. It'll be Riley Stewart, who was in at the end in relief for Tilson. The freshman will get the start in the pitcher circle. The only other change-up is out in right field. It'll be Bella Light, the sophomore, starting in right field.
Yeah, out these cold evenings, you want to try to keep moving, and what better way to get out there and just keep swinging the bat.
1, 2, 3 for Roane County, coming off of that 15-run, 11-hit extravaganza And they were led by the leadoff hitter, Ferris Smelko, who went 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs and a pair of runs scored in Game 1. And she will start it off again. That one is ripped into right field and a leadoff base hit for Smelko.
Picks up right where she left off in Game 1. You said it went 3 for 4. And if anybody on the team is due here, Liz Greathouse did have that sacrifice RBI to finish off Game 1.
She was 0 for 4. She had 3 strikeouts. They're going to throw down, not in time. Smelko's got speed, so there's a stolen base to add to the statistics.
And we saw Roane County in Game 1 very aggressive on the base paths. Continuing that trend here in Game 2.
0-1 the count to Greathouse. Stewart missing away. Bottom of the first, 1, 2, 3 to the plate here to begin as the lights now turned on, shining down on the field. This one turned and fouled off down the line.
If only those lights would put out just a little bit more heat, we wouldn't have to hear Swolby complain so much.
I think that is impossible. That guy complains more than anybody I know.
Complains a lot at you as well.
This one ripped up the middle, and there goes Greathouse on the board, and that's going to score a run. So bookend from the last hit, or the last at-bat of Game 1 to the first at-bat for Greathouse of Game 2, an RBI single.
Yep, we said it. She was due for a good one. Delivered there. First run on the board for Roane County here in Game 2.
Lexi Burdett squares the bunt, backs off, and looks at a ball. As the aggressive base running continues, Greathouse out to second. That was the glizzy, Swog. I'm not sure he could have tasted it.
Swallowed it whole.
This one trickled towards Orndorff at shortstop. This is going to be a tough play. Burdett beats the throw and an infield single for Lexi Burdett. Roane County with 3 straight base hits now.
And good base running there by Liz at second. Hesitated, waited for the throw, and then took off. So runners on the corners now. Joplin Harlan steps in. We'll see if they send Burdett on the first one, get 2 in scoring position.
First pitch missing away, they will. That was a perfect time for Burdett to hit one kind of softly and slowly towards shortstop. One 0 rides high and tight on Harlan.
Again, Harlan coming in on the night was the RBI leader in the team. See if she can add to the total.
Got a couple on the pond here. Thought about going at that high pitch, laid it off. I saw the back shoulder drop a sec. 3-0 the count, though, to Harlan. See if she's got the green light. She does not, and that went in the dirt. 4-pitch walk, bases loaded quickly for Roane County. Well, they got things going quickly in the first. 3 runs in the first game. Autumn Kraft now comes to the plate. Had an RBI herself in game number 1.
Also scored 3 runs. Had a couple of steals as well. Kraft was very crafty on the base paths.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
First pitch. Kraft swings heavy. Ball gets away, and that's going to score. Greathouse quickly from third.
And then the ball gets away again. Trying to make a play there at home, and another one comes in.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Burdett came in to score. So just like game number 1, 3 across already here in the second game. This one chopped foul, third baseline. Oh, 2 the count to Kraft. Got a pinch runner out there at second. I neglected to see that. Is that Bellametz? Called strike 3 on the outside corner. That is.
Yeah, that's Mets.
Okay. First out of the bottom of the first inning. A strikeout for the freshman Riley Stewart. That'll bring up Lexi Mitchell.
Mitchell had a good go of it in game 1. Got a co-offensive player of the game award.
Couple of RBIs, a triple. That one's going to get way over the head of the catcher, and that'll advance Mets over to third. 1-0 the count. Mitchell told me in between games that she was selected for a West Virginia Ag Communications State Proficiency Award. So congratulations to Lexi for that. She said it was all because of my reference letter.
I can believe it. You're a bit of a poet.
Mitchell swinging at the low heat. 1-1 the count.
How could that kid not win an award for that?
Absolutely. This one ripped up the middle. Almost took Stewart's leg off, and another RBI for Mitchell. She's going to try to stretch it into another base, and she'll get there quickly.
Yeah, throw offline just a bit. Shortstop had to kind of pirouette, try to make that tag. Again, Roane County just being extremely aggressive here on the base paths.
So Mitchell turns a sharp hit shot up the middle to a double, so she's got a single, a double, a triple.
And she's doing a little ground maintenance out there trying to fix that.
Roane County picking right up where they left off in game number 1. Marissa Holcomb. She and Liz Greathouse are both the ones that are due. Greathouse got it done with a single after not being able to reach the base paths in game 1. Holcomb was 0 for 3. In the dirt, that's going to get away. Mitchell going to head to third now. 2-0 the count.
Still just one out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Lady Raiders, busy week this week, trying to get them all in as quickly as they can. Check swing on the strike. Lady Raiders will be back here tomorrow evening. We will be with them as they host Ripley for a 5 p.m. contest. Scheduled to be on the road at Richwood on Friday at 5:30. That depends on the weather. We know some storms coming through Thursday and Friday.
Imagine that.
Absolutely. 3-1 the counts. And then on Saturday, Lady Raiders going to head over next door to Calhoun County. Face off against the Lady Red Devils. 3-1 the count.
Again, I'm not complaining about having some April showers. It's just when we get these April deluges.
This one over towards third. Long throw across. Well done by Rainey. Very nice throw.
And not only good glove work there to get that one, had to make a long throw, strong and accurate. 2 outs on the board now.
So we'll see Peyton Chandler. I don't think I've seen Peyton at the plate.
I'm trying to remember if she took an at-bat while we were down at the beach maybe, but she's been mostly just pitching duty.
Well, a chance to help her own cause with Mitchell over at third. Stewart delivers outside, 1-0.
I was also told that she competes in barrel racing in the summers nationally.
My goodness.
It's a busy young lady.
Absolutely. 2-0 the counts here in the bottom of the first. Game number 2. Lady Raiders took game 1 15-0 in shortened innings. 2-0 pitch on the outside corner. Mitchell taking a look. Conrad behind home plate, grabbing it quickly. Two and one the counts. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first. Stewart rocks and fires. Chandler out in front, fouls it off. Count even at 2. Raider boys team scheduled to be in action today. Had that canceled. They'll be in action on Thursday, hosting Ravenswood.
Hopefully.
Chandler goes opposite side, backhanded nicely by Wells, and she'll take it herself, and that will end the bottom of the first. But just like the first game, Roane County puts them on the board, 4 to be exact. After one complete, it's 4-0 Roane County.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
Bats keep working for Roane County. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors in that first inning, 4-0. Top of the second, Roane, who ended it nicely, right up to the plate. And Poca being very aggressive at the plate as well. In the first inning, Matt, Peyton Chandler threw just 4 pitches. And on the first offering here in the second, Roane rips a single.
Yeah, like you said, it's getting chilly and the temperature is dropping quickly. Everybody wants to get out of here, get this one over fast.
Wasting 0 time. That will bring up Orndorff, the shortstop. Lays off the first pitch. That one drops into the zone. That is the first pitch that has not been swung at. No one missing inside.
See Harlan behind the plate giving a little fake, trying to hold that runner over there at first.
1-1 pitch, swing and a miss for Orndorff. Chandler delivers inside, and that one ripped down the line. That's in fair territory, not in time on the throw. Good hustle by Orndorff.
That one just barely stayed inside the line. Good hustle down to first base to beat that throw. It was a good, strong throw there by Harlan picking it up.
Yeah, I'd nearly forgotten just how good Joplin's arm truly is from the overhand position. But a good hustle play. Back-to-back base hits, first and second now for Poca to start the second. Kylie Conrad.
Well, you remember Joplin played third base last season and was very good, very efficient with that arm strength from the hot corner.
1-0 pitch from Chandler, missing up.
But she plays predominantly a catcher spot in travel ball throughout the summer and into the fall.
Very versatile softball player is Joplin Harlan. Chandler fights back with a strike, 2-1.
The last couple of games we've gotten to see Lexi Burdett's versatility out there in the field as well, seeing some time at third.
Made a couple big plays in that last contest when we did not know she could play third base. Found out real quick, 2-2 the count. Chandler missing low and away. That's going to get away, and the runners will advance. And again, the Dots looking for their first run of the season. They've got an opportunity with nobody out in the top of the second, and a 3-2 count to Conrad. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and Chandler gets a big strikeout.
We saw that 2 runners on situation in game 1, and Joplin Harlan was able to pitch her way out of it. Let's see if Chandler can do the same.
Second baseman Charlie Barker digging in, and Chandler drops one in to the zone. One pitch turned. Good contact there.
Right off the coach.
Got to be tough.
He didn't hesitate.
Coach Skeens over there.
It's like, I bet he was a catcher back in his day.
Happy for the clean contact on the shot, though, by his second baseman, Barker. Here comes the 0-2. This one golfed foul. And the count will remain.
It's definitely biggest offensive threat so far here in this early part of game 2.
0-2 popped up. Just out of play. Good battle now by Barker.
Just doing a good job of staying alive at the plate, getting some contact. Looking to try to line one out. Get Poca on the board.
Chandler delivers soft speed, and another one popped foul.
That one over on the third base side.
Chandler trying to figure out a pitch that she can get by Barker here. 0-2. Low. That one lined down the first base side. Just foul.
Just missed by about a foot. Falling into territory. Emily Casto giving chase.
4 straight foul balls for Barker at the plate. Second and third, 4-0 Roane County here in the top of the second of game 2. Here comes the pitch. Missing low.
Harlan wanted to apply the tag just to make sure Barker didn't go around after she dropped that one.
The 1-2 inside corner, and jammed the batter Barker that time for strikeout number 2 in a row. That'll bring up Riley Stewart, the pitcher, and the hitter, number 9 in the order. Chandler trying to battle out of a jam here. It was second and third with nobody out. This one fouled back.
And again, after back-to-back strikeouts, Chandler looking to try to pitch her way out of this potential scoring threat.
Oh, 1 inside. Stewart jumps out of the way. 1-1. This one gets away. Here comes the runner. And there it is, Poca. And you hear a big cheer, and now the ball gets away again, and a second run will score. So the Dots have waited quite a while, and they finally get the runs across.
Yeah, ball got away. It hit right in front of the plate, took a weird hop. Harlan not able to contain it. Throw back in as Chandler was covering home. The ball gets away. Throw was a little high. Poca able to get away from that goose egg on the season.
And you could hear the audible sound in the dugout for Poca. They were just happy to get the monkey off their back.
Yeah, that's what you need. You know, it's a young team. You got a lot of young freshmen and sophomores that are really contributing to your program. Just trying to build some confidence. You know, Roane County has seen their share of that in the last few games.
Yeah, we failed to mention that. 3 seniors, 3 juniors, the rest of this team all underclassmen. 3-2 as Chandler fights back with a strike.
That's just the trend that we've seen in Central West Virginia, even in other sports, including basketball.
Swing and a miss, and down goes Stewart. Not before the Dots are on the board after an inning and a half. It is 4-2, Roane County.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Working quickly through the first couple of innings here in game number 2. The Dots of Poca finally on the board for the season. It was a wild pitch followed by a wild throw and a couple of runs able to score for the Dots in the top half. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Roane County will have 9-1-2 coming to the plate. As we begin the bottom of the second, Ava Martin, Fair Smelko, Liz Greathouse to lead it off.
In game 1, that bottom half of Roane County's hitting order really did come through and produce.
Martin had a couple bunt singles in the first game. Squared the bunt, looked at one outside to begin. Martin drops another new nice bunt. Rainey's going to have to hustle the throw. Not in time, and Martin beats another.
Again, just another perfectly placed bunt. Rainey made a good play on that one, a good throw, but Martin just showing the wheels, able to outrun that throw.
It reminds me of the one coming up to the plate when she was a freshman, Matt. I remember talking about Fair Smelko when she was a freshman and sophomore, thinking she could bunt her way on anytime she wanted. Then she started swinging.
Yeah, and she's been getting herself on base pretty consistently since.
Smelko picking up where she left off in game 1 with another single. Stolen base and a run scored the first. She is 4 for 5 so far in the 2 games. Seeing the ball well. This one gets away again, and that's going to send Martin over to third quickly. Smelko ahead in the count, 2-0. Stewart rocks and fires, missing away. The count. Smelko feigning a bunt. And she will head to first. Match, she'll probably take off for second. She will. And they're going to send Martin home anyway. Wow. Ava Martin, very, very wise for a sophomore, Matt. We saw in the first game, she was ready to come home early and did.
That time with Smelko heading out to second, it took the pitcher's Stewart's eyes off of the runner. Martin heads up, and then on the throw in, ball gets away. Smelko wisely down to third.
So Liz Greathouse back to the plate, and this is going to clip her off the one hopper.
Here's that one off of the foot. Burdett now an opportunity. We'll see again. Roane County, they're going to send Greathouse down to second here on this first pitch.
Love the walk-off music. Walk-up music. A little crisscross from back in our day. Called strike as Burdett's laying off to let Greathouse head.
I don't think it'll be quite as fun as Raina Stenzel's walk-up music.
My favorite. I said, how do you know Korn? She said, what? This is one of my favorite players, or my favorite band. Another hit batter here as Burdett takes one off the thigh. Bases loaded now for Roane County with nobody out in the bottom of the second. And you get that feeling of a possible big inning brewing here as Joplin Harlan to the plate. Joplin did not see a strike her first at bat. 4-pitch walk, scored a run on Mitchell's RBI. Called strike on the outside corner.
You can see in each at bat with Harlan, Stewart trying to pitch around Harlan a bit, keeping that ball away, keeping it up high.
Gonna get away. Here comes Smelko. And Smelko will score another run. So Roane County gets the 2 back they gave up in the top half already. Greathouse advancing to third, Burdett to second. One and 1 the count to Joplin Harlan. This one gets away, and here comes Greathouse. Right now, Poca just at the mercy of number 1 getting those pass balls, but the speed with which Roane County has on the base paths right now. Smelko followed by Greathouse and Burdett. No slouch herself.
Still way faster than her father.
100%. 2-1 the count. Pitch on the outside corner, called strike 2. 2-2. Stewart working on the inside corner. Harlan thought, I'm going to go early, see if anybody notices. It is now 3-2.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the ump noticed. He's on top of things.
Yeah. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as Stewart dropped the hook on that one. First out of the inning. That'll bring Autumn Kraft to the plate. Kraft struck out looking in her first plate appearance here in Game 2. Kraft squared the bunt, decided otherwise, and sees the strike. And the 0-1 fouled off quickly, 0-2 to Kraft.
That was pretty good movement on that pitch there by Stewart. The ball moved in on the hands there of Kraft. Jammed her a bit.
And the 0-2, looking for the outside corner, missing just a bit. Kraft almost took a swing at it. Decided not to chase. One, two. This one's going to get way outside, and that's going to get away, and immediately Burdett's ready to head home. Roane County with 4 in the first, and now 4 here in the second so far.
And all came off of just heads-up base running. Some pitches getting away behind the plate. The Lady Raiders able to capitalize.
Now Kraft going to turn on this one and tattoo it into the gap between first and, between second and, or third and short. I'll get there eventually. Don't worry. One of those bases.
It's a hard hit shot into left field.
Just glad I can still talk a little bit. Lexi Mitchell back to the plate. She ripped a double and an RBI in the first inning. So far today, she is a home run away from the doubleheader cycle. Squares to bunt, backs off as this one hits the dirt. Kraft heading to second.
Swipe herself another base.
I can see Mitchell hit for the cycle here today. Not officially in one game, but still would be fun. This one nubbed back towards short. Going to be a tough play for Orndorff. Mitchell with the speed gets through. Inside, in the infield base hit. I am just gone at this point. I don't know what is happening.
Are you having a stroke again?
Maybe. It's entirely possible that that's happening. So runners at the corners now with one out. And Marissa Holcomb, she is still trying her best to get on base. She is now 0 for 4, going back to the previous contest. Those geese overhead, I don't know if they want to turn back around because it's not quite summertime just yet.
The game too.
Stewart looking for that outside corner again, misses wide. I like to fly south right now for the cold weather.
Yeah, at least for a couple days.
Yeah, it's not doing any good for my voice, I'll tell you that.
So you're freezing up your facial muscles too, not able to get words out.
This one tattooed. Talk about due into the gap. Both runs will score. Holcomb heading around to second, and she'll begin with a stand-up 2 RBI double.
What a way to get out of a little slump. Nice rip shot. Thought the shortstop was going to be able to make a play on it. Gets over the head. Had enough steam on it all the way to the wall. 10 runs now have came across here in game 2 for the Lady Raiders.
The bats are absolutely working. It doesn't matter how cold it is here today. The bats are on fire for Roane County. Chandler, who grounded out to the first baseman, back to the plate. Square to bunt, backed off. This one gets away as Holcomb going to head over to third. 2-0 the count to Chandler. 9th batter to come to the plate in the bottom of this second inning. Two-0 pitch. Chandler fakes the bunt, backs off, and sees yet another one outside of the strike zone. Again, Lady Raiders be back in action tomorrow night right here. They'll host Ripley at 5 p.m. We'll be here with pregame coverage. Thursday, the boys will take center stage up at Leo Hines Field, weather permitting, against Ravenswood. That one gets way away, and Holcomb going to head towards the plate. Chandler will head to first on the walk. And the Little League cat and mouse game of I'm off the bag ensues. Well, it all started with Ava Martin and another bunt single. She's back to the plate yet again here in the bottom of the second.
Let's see if she's going to continue. She will with the bunt.
Went at that one and tried to find it as it was riding in on the hands.
Yeah, she's had a lot of success laying down those bunts and legging them out. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Gonna square to bunt, pulls back on that one. Here's a good throw down to second. The swipe tag, though, gets away, and that's going to send Chandler over to third. That was a really good throw, Matt.
That was right on the money. You know, Roane County's been picking on Conrad all day with the base running. That time, a beautiful throw. Unfortunately, just couldn't get the tag. Tried to sweep across. Just let that ball go.
1-1 the counts. Martin looks at one up and away. Conrad able to make the grab on that one. Two one. That one poked right towards the shortstop Orndorff.
Just couldn't quite get enough of that one. Was reaching. Good, nice, easy play there for Orndorff for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second.
7F crossed here in the bottom of the second. Back to the top of the order. Smelko 1 for 1 with a stolen base. 2 runs scored. Walked her first plate appearance here in the second. And that one over the head behind her. Chandler going to try to hit home and score. She will.
Roane County's just been having a field day on the base paths. Another pitch, another wild pitch, and Lady Raiders capitalized to the tune now of 12 on the board.
8 of them have come in this inning. Smelko fouls it off first baseline. 1-1 the count. This one popped high into the sky, shallow right field. Bella Light coming in and out of the glove, and back into the glove. How about that play for the right fielder, Bella Light?
It hit the palm of the glove, bounced straight up, tipped it with the throwing hand, and back into the glove. What a way to end the second inning.
And that will do it in the top or the bottom half of the second. 8 across, though, for Roane County. And we will move to the third after this.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Into the top of the third we go. Roane County exploding for 8 runs in the bottom of the second inning. So they got the 2 back and 6 more. They lead 12-2 as we enter the top of the third. Top of the order, Sophie Knoll comes to the plate. Grounded out on the first pitch she saw to begin game 2. Ground out to Holcomb at shortstop. Chandler missing on the first pitch here in the top of the third. Comes back with one low in the zone. Knoll swings and misses. Roane County looking to try to even their record at 4-4. We say early in the season still, just all these cancellations. Not a lot of games to be had so far.
Now you see a lot of teams have gotten 10 and 12 games in. Some of those fortunate to have, turf fields makes it a little bit easier to deal with. A little bit of rain doesn't affect those quite as much.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. Chandler, inside corner, foul tipped into the glove of Harlan. And strikeout number 4. That is 4 straight strikeouts, by the way, for Peyton Chandler going back to the top of the second inning.
And just having herself a really nice start to this game, too, action.
Jenna Tilson ripped an opposite field single. Her first plate appearance goes right back to the same spot, but here comes the throw. And in time, how about Lexi Mitchell? She tried to get Tilson the last time. Tilson hit that one too hard, Matt.
Yeah, just a bit. And again, heads-up play there in right field by Lexi Mitchell.
And, Matt, this is a rarity. I just had to write down a 9-1 putout.
You don't see
Or, sorry,
that.
9-3. I didn't even get it right.
You don't see that very often.
I am not used to calling a 9-3. Here's a pitch deep into straightaway center field. Going back, Smelko off the glove as Sigmund heads around to second.
Good contact there. Sigmund let that one launch. Smelko was retreating, got maybe just a little bit turned around trying to make that play.
Just popped out of the glove.
Yeah, just off the end of the glove.
So the Dots avoid a 1-2-3. Top of the third, Lily Wells grounded out to Liz Greathouse to end the first. Chandler missing upstairs to begin. 1-0. This one chopped towards short, off the glove, and that is going to stay in the infield. That one's going to get away just a bit. Here comes the throw home, and they've got her. How about the recovery by Marissa Holcomb after the error? She comes back and gets the runner at the plates. Big recovery for the Lady Raider defense, and they will shut the door at the top of the third. We move to the bottom half. Roane County to the plate.
Circle S Farmers Market is now grillin' and chillin'. Located at the Y in Arnoldsburg, Circle S Market is already well known for having the area's best loaded subs and wraps. And now we are serving hamburgers, hot dogs, steak subs, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and much more on our grill. Follow us on Facebook for more daily specials as well. All of our beef is locally sourced, so you are getting the best quality food. Looking to host an event? Let Circle S Farmers Market hook you up with our fresh-made deli platters, meat and cheese platters, veggie platters, or create your own. Just try us once and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. That's 304-655-8055. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and more. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway, Arnoldsburg at the Y or call us today.
Hey there, mamas. Are you feeling stuck in a style rut? It's time to refresh and recharge with something new and exciting. If you're in need of a confidence boost, step into Crazy Little Mamas and step out feeling fabulous. We've got you covered with the best boutique clothing, Western purses, custom graphic t-shirts, and tumblers. Whether you're dressing up or keeping it casual, we've got something perfect just for you. And guess what? Our fall collection is here and it's better than ever. When you think cozy flannels, fun fall graphic tees, Judy blue jeans, and Southern Belle wear, think Crazy Little Mamas. Don't miss out on our unique styles. There is no other boutique like us. So jump out of that rut and come into Crazy Little Mamas at 142 East Main Street, Spencer, West Virginia, or shop online at crazylittlemamas.com and love the way you look.
Crazy Little Mama is one of our sponsors. How about that crazy little defensive inning for Roane County? We had a 9-3 put out, and we had an error followed by a great 6-2 put out at the plates for Roane County defensively. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, and nobody left on. We move to the bottom of the third. Roane County has 2, 3, and 4 to the plate.
Yeah, what I love most about that play was, you missed that ball. It's an error. Should have made the play. You don't hang your head. Keep, really good awareness. You realize the runner's coming home and make a good strong throw and make up for your mistake. That is a wonderful thing, especially, out of a young shortstop, a freshman in Marissa Holcomb.
Greathouse Back to the plate. Got a big rip shot to RBI single in the first inning. Hit by a pitch in the second. Swung at the first, looks at the second. 1-1 the count. This one turned on and ripped again down the line in fair territory. This is going to be extra bases. Greathouse rounding first and in with the stand-up double.
Greathouse had some issues at the plate in game one, just wasn't able to find the mark. This time here at game two, coming through in a big spot. Near bottom of the third, Roane County trying to extend the lead. What better way to get a double right off the bat?
Lexi Burdett swinging for the fences on that first one. She ripped a single in the first inning, hit by a pitch in the second, scored both times. This one's going to get away, and that's going to send Greathouse to third. 1-1 the count. Lady Raiders have been able to get base runners aboard. And looking at the left on base statistics, there have not been many that they have left out there. Just one so far in this game. And just a couple in game number one. 2-1 pitch. This one ripped back up the middle, and look at the hands of Stewart.
Just reaction, just throwing that glove out there. You can see her kind of leaning over like, thank God I caught that one.
Good reaction time for the first out. Joplin Harlan now.
Might have been a little self-preservation as well. Just that was a hard hit shot back up the middle.
Harlan walked the first plate appearance, struck out swinging in the second one. Stewart delivers upstairs to begin this third at bat. Stewart says, I can't breathe. So he's a little bit stressed after that throw, after that play. That's going to get away again. Here comes Greathouse. The throw not in time. And Greathouse will score. Well, looking at this in terms of the third inning situation, Roane County, they've scored a lot of runs in innings. They are just 4 away from a possible short game. As Stewart misses low, 3-0 the count to Joplin Harlan.
Yeah, with just one out, we've seen Roane County be able to manufacture runs. Those 2-out rallies. So this potential inning is far from over.
And Harlan, once again, will not see a strike. Joplin will head down to first as Autumn Kraft back to the plate. Kraft 1 for 2 with a single in the second inning and a run scored.
With a base runner, courtesy runner coming in.
I believe that'll be Bella Metz once again. First pitch, chopper towards the pitcher's circle. That's going to be a tough play, overthrown. Metz going to head on to third.
And Kraft on out to second. Won the overthrow there at first.
Just a tough play that time. That was a good play by Stewart with the backhand, but I feel like she may have rushed that throw a little bit mad, knowing it was going to be close.
Knew she was going to have to make a quick, strong throw and just airmailed it a bit. Tough break there. Now Roane County with 2 runners in scoring position.
Mitchell, this one nubbed off the tip of the bat at second. That's going to score a run, so add another RBI to the total for Lexi here today. She's got 4 now in 2 games.
Yeah, didn't get as much contact with that one as she had hoped for, but enough to score another run. 14 have crossed now for the Lady Raiders.
Metz came in to score, Kraft over to third, and now Holcomb back to the plate. Ripped a 2 RBI double to break out of her little mini slump here today. Stewart will come back with a nice pitch over the middle.
Now, she's had a good solid day in the field. Had 6 put-outs in game 1, a couple here in game 2, and that really heads-up play to finish that last inning defensively for Roane County.
1-1 the counts to Holcomb. Stewart missing upstairs once again. And the 2-1, missing low. 3-1 the counts. On deck is the pitcher, Peyton Chandler, looking quite chilly over there. Scrunched up, trying to get warm. 3-1, swing and a miss. Good comeback pitch for Stewart.
Which one of them's hating the cold more right now? Peyton or Schwalbe?
3-2. The payoff pitch, that one missing away, and Stewart unable to close the deal on the inning. Holcomb going to go ahead and head to seconds. Well, again, Chandler now representing the potential winning run here in the bottom of the third at the plate, but the Dots have 2 outs.
Yep, Chandler an opportunity here to help out the cause. She's had a really good evening pitching.
Good location on that fastball from Stewart on the outside corner. Chandler grounded back to the first baseman in the first, walked and scored in the second inning. Chandler dangles the bat out for a fake bunt attempt. Stewart misses outside, 1-1 the count. Stewart missing upstairs. The ball gets away. Here comes Kraft. Heading on quickly. Takes a shot off the chest as the ball ricochets off the glove of Stewart. Kraft says she's okay.
Yeah, it's just one of those turn, quick throws back, trying to get the runner coming home. And as Kraft was crossing the plate, the ball just ricocheted right into her. That's why they wear those helmets with the face guards, too.
2-1 the count to Chandler. Squares the bunt. That's going to get away. Holcomb. My goodness, she was close. Holcomb was.
She just trotted home.
Seemed like she was already halfway there when that ball got away.
She was. She got a big jump on that one.
So now the base is empty with a 3-1 count and 2 outs here in the bottom half of the third. If Chandler is able to somehow get to the base paths, this gets a little squirrelier for the Dots. 3-1 pitch. That's going to ride inside, and the potential winning run is on base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Ava Martin back to the plate. 1 for 2. Another bunt single in this ball game. Stewart ready to work. Pitch to the outside. 1-0 the counts. Looking for that outside corner once again and missing just a little wide to the right. Winning run represented by Peyton Chandler at first base. 2 outs, though, here in the bottom of the third. Stewart rocks and fires again, missing to the outside corner. and you get Chandler to second, that changes things up a good bit because you got Smelko, who is tonight at least an RBI machine, getting ready to come to the plate.
A little bit surprised that Roane County didn't send Chandler early in the count. They have been very aggressive on the base paths.
Called strike, that's going to get away, and Chandler will head down now. So the potential winning run in scoring position now for the Lady Raiders. Martin still with the hitter's count.
I think with this point, maybe you give the red light here, make Stewart throw you a pitch.
She did on that outside corner. Martin went after it. Count is full, 3-2.
Time to protect the plate here for Ava Martin.
Stewart ready to deliver. Here comes the payoff pitch down the middle and a big strikeout for Stewart, and that ends the potential winning run here in the bottom of the third. We move to the fourth, though. Roane County up big.
Here's why D&D with dynamite. D&D, they'll treat you right. D&D with lots of cars. D&D will sell you ours.
Come on down to D&D Motors and see Dan for your next quality used car. And for everyone who already has a used car, come and see Donna and her team of mechanics at D&D Customer Care for all your maintenance needs. From oil change to brakes and tires to alignment and everything in between. D&D, we are a full-service business that can meet all of your automotive needs. Call the dealership at 304-519-2157 or D&D Customer Care for your next appointment at 304-927-5688.
Roane County nearly does it again in shortened fashion in the third. They had the winning run at second, but could not plate Peyton Chandler. Roane County still, though, with 4 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left the base. So to the top of the fourth we go. Defensive substitution, Matt, for Roane County.
Yeah, Bella Metz coming in to play left field, subbing in there for Autumn Kraft. The rest of the defense will remain the same.
Miranda Rainey, who swung at the first pitch and ripped a single in the second inning, scored the first run of the season for the Dots. She came home on a wild pitch. Chandler missing on the first offering, comes back with the fastball. Rainey connects with that one, fouls it off. 1-1 the counts. Well, Lady Raiders didn't get it done in the bottom of the third, but if they're able to manage here with possibly no runs, they've just been lighting up the scoreboard. They would need just 1 more in the bottom of the fourth.
And I'm sure they would love that because it's starting to get really cold out.
And that sun is far down behind the hills here. Chandler missing to the outside. 2-1. This one ripped just past the outstretched glove of Burdett at third. Rainey with tremendous contact there, and she is 2 for 2 here in game number 2. That will bring up Orndorff, who also had a single back-to-back with Rainey in the second inning. Chandler missing up and away. Chandler right back to the inside corner. Call or swing and a miss. Whew, man, rough.
Shoe buddies.
Having a rough time here in game 2, folks.
Not just cold on the players on the field, it's cold for us up here in the booth.
Cold on my brain, apparently. This one missing in the dirt. 2-1 the count now to Orndorff.
Yeah, it's so good for Roane County. Really needed, both of these games, try to get that confidence back and try to get the continuity of your team. Everybody kind of gelling on the same page.
Gonna get away, then the inside corner from Harlan, and that will send Rainey to second. And a 3-1 count now to Orndorff. Three-one pitch. That one's going to miss on the inside. And that is, by the way, the first walk issued in the ball game by Chandler. But what she did to the next 4 batters the last time this happened was strike out all 4 of them. Conrad the first to come to the plate, out in front of the first pitch. One popped up first base side. Couple of ladies going to combine there, and it's going to be Greathouse calling off the backup of Mitchell, who is continuing to be shallow over and right. Nice play by Greathouse.
Yeah, very nice play. Showing the range. Having to get over there and cover over behind first base side. Excellent play there by Liz Greathouse.
Second baseman Charlie Barker steps up, fouls the first pitch. Might tell that umpire to move. 0-1 the count to Barker. Called strike on the outside corner. Great location. He didn't get the memo.
He's not moving.
Yeah, he didn't get the memo, though. We got a camera right behind him. 0-2 the count to Barker.
At least we got his good side.
Chandler delivers the off-speed pitch, and out in front, swing and miss. 5 strikeouts now for Peyton Chandler. That'll bring up the pitcher, Stewart. One of those strikeout victims back in the second. This one ripped up the middle. Just going to get through. They're going to send Rainey around. Here comes the throw, not in time, and the third run of the season produced on a RBI single from Riley Stewart.
Yeah, they had Holcomb playing more toward the third base side. That was going to be a long haul to try to get to that one. Nearly made the play.
Back to the top of the order with Knoll. Knoll going to chop it right back to the pitcher's circle. Great play by Chandler. And the damage is limited to just 1. So Roane County heading to the bottom of the 4th to the plate. They'll need 2. We'll see if they can get it after this.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
I'm going to have to change Ed Nicholson's advertisement. Matt's Mahaley Nicholson, former Roane County Lady Raider volleyball and softball player, now performing quite well, by the way, in college as a freshman at Concord, as a member of the softball team, pitching very well as a freshman. Very happy. Hopefully she gets a chance to watch her younger sis there, Marissa Holcomb, performing well here this season as a freshman. Roane County needs 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. If they can get it, then they will have an opportunity.
And that's why you wear a batting helmet, folks.
To win this ball game, as well, Smelko's made it on base many different ways here in this ball game.
Took that one right off the noggin.
So the potential winning run is at the plate now. Liz Greathouse, all she needed was 1 to find the mark. In this game, she is 2 for 3 with a double and RBI. And 3 runs scored. She was also hit by a pitch, by the way, back in inning number 2. 0-1 the count to Greathouse. Oh.
Stewart wanting a new softball.
They'll get to her eventually.
There we go. Now it's nice and wet from the grass.
It's got a little bit of dew on it.
Dry it off a little bit.
Grind it into the dirt there for a second. Here we go. 0-1 the count to Greathouse. Pitch missing high and tight. Of course, Smelko going to head down to second with the stolen base. 1-1 the count to Greathouse.
And again, Roane County needs to plate 2 here in the bottom of the 4th if they want to end this one early.
Pitch sails outside, 2-1. Yeah, the important thing for the Lady Raiders, if they'd like to end it here in the bottom of the 4th, is to get Greathouse on the base paths to begin with. And then you got the Power Burdett and Harlan coming up. Kraft has got a base hit here today as well. Swing and a miss. That's going to get away. They'll throw down. And again, Smelko swiping the bag. 2-2 the count now to Greathouse. Down the middle, Greathouse tattoos this one. High and deep, that's going to drop in. Greathouse is going to head around second. She's going to be heading for third. The throw in, not in time, and Greathouse has manufactured an RBI triple, and she is 1 short distance away from ending this ball game.
Yeah, it's
wow.
A few extra feet, and our outfield camera might have had a heart attack.
I was having a bit of a stroke right there, watching it head right at us.
Yeah, that's tough. That's not a cheap camera.
So Lexi Burdett will head to the plate. Now here's the deal. Burdett has a chance, but we've seen some pass balls here. And if one gets away, don't think for a second the Greathouse won't try to end it. First pitch to Burdett. That's going to get away, but comes right back to the catcher. 1-0 the count.
And you got to wonder, too, if they're going to give Burdett the green light to swing. Maybe try to let her bunt, try to get a little small ball action and try to finish this one out.
Well, with nobody out, as long as she can put it into play, she should be able to get this thing done. Pitch missing to the outside. Lexi so far here with a single in the first, hit by a pitch in the second, scored both times, and then ripped a line drive right back to Stewart in the third inning. on a tremendous play by the pitcher. 2-0 the count. Stewart rocks and fires upstairs, 3-0. See if Burnett's got the green light with a 3-0 count. The pitch, that's going to get away, and here it goes, and that'll do it. A pass ball will send Greathouse to the plate, and there it is, 15 on the board here in the bottom of the fourth. That will do it. We'll break away once again. When we return, we'll recap the ball game, have your statistics, and once again, your Willitsey Starch Auto Parts players of the game.
Whether you are new to the world or you've reached your golden years, Roane County Family Healthcare is here to serve you. Hello, I'm Dr. Maria Kessel, inviting you to make an appointment at Roane County Family Healthcare. With 20 years of experience practicing medicine in our community, I made the decision to partner with Roane County Family Healthcare. I am confident that together we put the health of you and your family as our first priority. Roane County Family Healthcare is passionate about serving the families in our community. Please call 304-927-1495 for all of your primary care needs. Roane County Family Healthcare. Health and wellness for the whole family.
If you're like I am, I forget that inspection sticker every time. Oh, no! When the time comes and you don't have time to go looking for a shop to get it done, stop looking and call Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And don't look up and see those blue lights and hear that siren. Call Groves Auto Service for your appointment today. And don't forget to check out our Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dunn with Hardin Insurance Agency, here to let you know that you can become part of the West Virginia Farm Bureau today. We believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, farms, and homes with the FB Insurance Company. Make the switch today. We're committed to providing honest, trustworthy service to help you experience the calm after the storm. The FB Insurance Company. Coverage when it counts. Call Hardin Insurance Agency today for a free quote at 304-927-2500.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Hildreth Supply on Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer is the best place to shop for the best selection of Husqvarna equipment. And right now, we are overloaded with inventory. Just listen to all of these early bird specials. Husqvarna Model TS142K20 riding lawnmower, originally $25.99, now just $2,300. Model 146 XTR was $28.99, now only $2,600. Husqvarna Model Z248F zero-turn lawnmower, originally $33.99, now just $3,300. Husqvarna chainsaws, model number 395 XP 20-inch, was $1,379.99, now just $1,100. And model number 572 XP 20-inch, originally $1,169.99, now $1,000 even. Husqvarna weed eaters, model number 525L Pro T, was $349.99, now just $300. We have Husqvarna blowers, model number 125B, was $199.99, now $170. Husqvarna backpack blowers, model number 580BTS3, was $639.99, now $580. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com. Check us out on our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop stop in and see us at the store, located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hilter Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporters of all Roane County athletes.
Back to the Lady Raider softball complex. A good night on the diamond for Roane County. They sweep the doubleheader against Poca, both in the fourth inning, 15-0. And here in game two, 18-3. The bats were working for Roane County in both these games. After belting out 11 base hits and 15 runs in the first, they add 18 runs on 10 hits in this second game. Just one error here in the second game for the Polka Dots, and only 2 runners left on base. Of course, those pass balls were really an issue for the Dots. Meanwhile, for Polka, 3 runs on 5 base hits, 2 errors defensively for Roane County, and 4 left on board. Peyton Chandler gets the victory as she goes the 4 innings of work, faces just 19 batters. She struck out 5 and walked only 1 and gave up the 5 base hits with the 3 earned runs. Meanwhile, for Roane County, the offensive onslaught continues, and this time it was Liz Greathouse, of all people. She was due, Matt.
Yeah, big comeback game for her.
Yeah, Ferris Melko, 1 for 2 in this game with 3 runs, 3 stolen bases, and a walk. How about the stat line here for Greathouse? 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, a triple, a double, 3 runs scored. And she was hit by a pitch as well. Lexi Burnett, 1 for 2 with a pair of runs, a walk, and she was hit by a pitch. Joplin Arlen, 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a pair of runs scored. Autumn Kraft, 0 for 2 with 2 runs and a walk. Lexi Mitchell, great day at the plate for her. 2 for 3 in this game, 2 RBIs, a double, and a run scored as well. Marissa Holcomb, 1 for 2 with the 2 RBI double and 2 runs and a walk. Peyton Chandler, 0 for 1 with a run and a pair of walks. And Ava Martin, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Much needed doubleheader victory here for Roane County, Matt.
Yeah, much needed, and impressive wins all around in both these games. It's been a rough couple weeks. Good to just get some games in, and good to see the bats coming alive for Roane County. The fielding was pretty good, not perfect. It was good. It was a lot better. There was a lot of bright spots in this one, and give Poca a lot of credit. They're struggling here early in the season. They got a couple runs on the board there in game 2. Extremely young team. It's just how it's been here in West Virginia. A lot of teams are having trouble fielding upperclassmen, it seems like, in any sport. And Poca's in that boat. We're kind of in that boat as well. We've got 4 seniors on our team and a ton of underclassmen that are having to step up and play in big situations. So good wins here for Roane County.
Roane County improves to 4-4 even on the season. They'll do it again tomorrow, weather permitting. They'll face Ripley. We'll talk about that, and we'll wrap things up with our Willard G. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game after this.
Spring is in the air, and it's time to get your mower running. Willard Starchers, your local auto value parts store, has just received 2 pallets of Deca lawn and garden batteries from the factory, and they're offering them to you at a great low price. Willard Starchers keep spark plugs and repair parts for your mower, too. And before you start it up, add some Seafoam to stabilize the fuel. Willard Starchers, the best place for quality, made-in-America Deca lawnmower batteries, open 7 days a week, 927-2520.
Final score in game number 2, Roane County wins it in the bottom of the 4th. Once again, 18-3. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game.
It was a good game all around. I'll be a little easier on you in game 2, though.
Appreciate that.
Offensively, Liz Greathouse, great day at the plate. Had a rough one in game 1. Big bounce back there in game 2. 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, triple, a double, 3 runs scored. And then defensively, the pitcher Peyton Chandler, really nice game. 5 strikeouts, just 1 walk, 5 hits and 3 earned runs, and gets the W here in game 2. So congratulations, Liz Greathouse and Peyton Chandler are Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game.
That will do it for us here this evening. Appreciate you joining us on our live streaming coverage of Lady Raider softball action. We'll be back in action tomorrow night, 5 p.m. right back here at the Lady Raider softball complex. Roane County hosting Ripley at 5 p.m. Appreciate you joining us on our live streaming coverage. For all of us here at WVRC and on the West Virginia Metro News app, Swalby, our graphics designer, and our scoreboard man, my color analyst Matt White. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful and warm evening.